Welcome to my monthly episode on how much money I make by selling my photos as stock photography. I'm actually out of the country right now in Canada. I'm not doing much in the way of photography since I am working for a client up here in Saskatoon, but I am enjoying the food. Oh, and it's cold. Before we jump into the money, I wanted to just say thank you to all of my recent subscribers. I deeply appreciate your support. I also want to invite you to check out my bonus content on patreon.com/EWJ. In May, I'll be sharing with all of you my photography from Charleston, South Carolina. I'll also be opening up my Patreon content to the public during those weeks so you can see what kind of content I publish there without a commitment. Also, next week, we start our adventure photographing the landscapes along the Arizona backcountry discovery route. Wait until you see the US-Mexico border. It just may surprise you. Now, let's talk about the money. Here's my best-selling photo from 123RF. Obviously, this was taken in Florence, Italy. This photo is a frequently selling image and utilizes the symmetry of the room and the framing of the blue pillars on both sides of the David to help bring focus on the David. Not that a 17-foot tall naked dude standing on a pedestal in the middle of a room needs any help getting noticed. Hey, let's focus on the art, people. I received a 55-cent commission for this photo. Next up is my bestseller on Bigstock Photo. This one is from the island of Capri in Italy. This is a close-up of a blue-crowned passion flower. Usually, full-on daylight photos don't sell very well. I like this one because this was the first time that I've ever seen this type of plant. I received $2 for this photo. The next one is my best-selling photo on both Dreamstime and Adobe Stock this month. And once again, my favorite drone panorama from the island of Oahu in the Hawaiian Islands is this top seller. What captures my attention here is the vibrant greens of the foliage and the blues of the sky. The mountains act as a guide to force the viewer to look from left to the center of the photo. I received $6.55 from Dreamstime and $7.89 from Adobe Stock. The big earner this month is actually from Shutterstock. Yes, I know. Generally, their commissions are barely palatable. Every once in a while, you do get something respectable from them. This photo is from my series from Washington, D.C. To this day, still my most profitable trip. I received $18.75 for this photo. Now, I did have one video sale this month. It was $10 on Getty. In this video, I send my drone slowly past a saguaro cacti and into the sunset. Not bad for just a 30-second flight. Now, which one of my agencies was the big income earner for me this past month? Well, before I show you, I just want to remind you to keep this as a hobby. I save my monthly earnings to pay for travel for my wife and I. It does take time for you to earn decent commissions. My style of photography is not in as high demand as others, so you can easily make more money than I do if you take photos that are more geared at the potential consumers of stock photography. I take my photos as I travel because that is what I enjoy doing. My top income site was Adobe Stock with $106 in earnings. Shutterstock managed to make its way in second place with $29 and Getty a close third with $23. And here you can see some of my historical earnings from February over the past several years. I mean, look at the difference there. In 2017, I sold only 28 images in total. This past month, I sold 278. Now, something else I want to show it to you, point out to you is look at the year 2020. I had $186 in sales, just a little bit more than this past year. But look at the difference in sales. Back in 2020, I had 172 sales. This year, 278. What that shows you is that the stock agencies have continuously paid less and less in commissions. You need to be aware of that if you're going to jump into the stock photography market. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me this week. Enjoy your travels, enjoy your photography, and take care.